Welcome to the next episode of The American Dream. We're still not going in studio yet, still got the quarantine, but I wanted to throw on a sport coat with you here today as we launch this show where we go all across the country, not a reality show, but a real show, highlighting what makes this country great. And this is a great country. And I have to address this. Unfortunately, we're an imperfect country. And recently, it's been exposed again that there's a strain of racism that exists in our country that is not okay. And that strain causes everyone in the African American community to not have the fair shot, to have the equality that they deserve. The American dream it's founded upon dreaming. Everybody has a right to dream, no matter what your color, gender, ethnicity, sexual orientation, does not matter. Everybody has a right to dream. So as we produce this show, we want to let you know, we hear you loud and clear. We stand behind you. We stand behind Black Lives Matter. Of course, all lives matter, but right now, it's the African American community that deserves our attention. So we want to let you know we stand behind you as a show and as a company that produces the show that's not owned by a network, that's not the negative news cycle. We're an entrepreneurial model comprised of people of all race, gender, and age. And we want to come together with you. We love you, we support you. We want to see this world a better place and more equal and just for you. That's what we stand for. With that being said, let's get into a positive show today where we highlight Houston and Seattle and Connecticut and show you some things that really do make this country great. Some positive media for a change. So if you're cool with that, I'd love to get the show started right now.
We do it in the spirit of going against the grain of the negative media, giving inspiring information, and having people walk away from our show with something of value.
You're seeing a disruption in both the real estate and the mortgage space.
A lot of people are just not willing to put in the work.
What video does is that it demands an emotional response.
You know what I love about this show? It's totally unscripted. So with our show, The American Dream, we take this thing all across the country, showing you cool neighborhoods and stories and lifestyles and social scenes, coast to coast. But as you know, when we talk about things like real estate, all housing markets are local. So before we get into some of the segments that we really love that we've picked from all across the country, let's start by seeing what's happening in your own backyard. Let's go check it out.
Hey guys, welcome back. Brandon Hanna, ALEC LEAMAN, Brandon Hanna Properties, and we have a really special treat. As you can see behind us, beautiful Center Hill Lake, just a few minutes outside of Nashville. It's gonna be fun today.
We are gonna have so much fun. We've got some friends here. We're gonna have a boat ride. We've got, this beautiful house that one of our clients has owned and has had on the short-term rental market for a long time and has done really well. When people think of Tennessee, a landlocked state, they don't think of water. They don't think of lakes. Well, we've got it here in the state, short drive from Nashville. We've got over 1,000 lakes in this state, and this one behind us, 20,000 acres of fun. Here we are at West View Cottage. It gets its name for obvious reasons. It faces west, right at the edge of the Cumberland Plateau. Obviously, facing west, we get these killer sunsets here, and that's one of the things that is on the front page of the website. It brings people in. This place was obviously built in 1949 or 1950, and so when we first came into this and we showed our client this home, it looked like it was built in 1950 and it hadn't been maintained at all. Now, all stone exterior, reclaimed pallet wood. It's got this incredible cottage feel that gives these people that come in, it makes them feel like they're back in the mountains. It's incredible.
It's a step back in time. The exterior is all stone construction, hardwood floors throughout, 5 bedrooms, 5 baths, sleeps 20 people overlooking the lake. So a great family getaway, a weekend retreat outside of Nashville, but also a great investment opportunity. So your wheels can start turning on how you can turn a short-term investment into something that your family enjoys all at the same time. So take a look though. This home's features are a great examples of what you can do to really embrace the feel and the look of being on the lake only a few miles outside of town. And one of the special things about this property is where it's located. It was built in the same calendar year that the lake was created. So this was built in 1950, but the owner of this house really made it special for their guests and short-term tenants with all these outdoor activities. So we're on the shuffleboard court, having the time of our lives.
Oh, it's incredible. He's got shuffleboard, there's an arcade inside. I mean, he has really spent time and made sure that when the clients or when his guests come for the weekend or for the week, and sometimes even 2 weeks, they're getting the best experience possible.
So the lakes around Tennessee are really interesting on how owners actually own the property down to the water. But we know all the ins and outs, all the lakes surrounding Middle Tennessee, and there's a lot of really cool ones. If you want to dock, we know where to go. If you want peace and quiet, we know where to go. This lake, we're going to actually take you out on the boat later and we'll show you, is absolutely gorgeous from the water because you can't see many man-made structures. So it's a little piece of nature you get to enjoy not far outside of Nashville.
So as you can see, what I was talking about earlier, coastline is empty, no docks. You can barely see any of the 12,000 homes that are on this lake. You can barely see any of them. They blend perfectly in with the Cumberland Mountains. So it's a super peaceful, super great lake to be on if you're looking for that quiet, beautiful experience.
Almost 500 miles of shoreline right here, and all we see are trees with a few rooftops scattered in. So that's what makes Center Hill Lake one of the coolest places to invest in. Whether you want to live here year round, which will be really fun. It's gorgeous all times of the year. All right. Man, we are here in the middle of Center Hill at Hurricane Marina. This is now the largest marina with over 700 boat slips, and you can see off to our right, there's more being built and houseboats all around us. Man, this is the place to be.
Now, we have been able to help so many of our clients come in here, find a lot and build, or just purchase a custom home. There are HOAs with neighborhoods if you prefer that. That typically would come with like a pool or something like that, or you could do a lot and build your beautiful dream home.
What you don't know and nobody talks about is the amount of money that's put into the property around this lake. It's amazing. In fact, over your shoulder is Alan Jackson's former house. It was so cool. It's kind of a landmark up here because he would do concerts on the lake every year. But that's what you get with Music City. Thanks for joining us here on Center Hill Lake at this amazing Westview Cottage. It has been a fun day, so now's the time to kick back in a rocking chair, enjoy the evening.
It's been such a fun day, and honestly, you know, this little piece of heaven can be yours. You know, we've been doing this for a long time now. We help people here in Middle Tennessee, Center Hill Lake, there's Timms Ford Lake, there's Land Between the Lakes, there's so many different lakes that, you know, we've helped people buy on. And so, I mean, if that's something that you would be interested in, I mean, we're your guys, we're your experts in this area.
We love Nashville, and let us show you all the reasons why there are so many people every day moving to our great city. Thanks for joining us.
Welcome to Nashville. I'm Martie Burnett with Burnett Group of eXp Realty.
And I'm Martha Montiel-Lewis with Compass Real Estate.
Today we have the opportunity to tour a brand new condo complex in one of Nashville's hot spots.
That's right, Martie. We're located in the gulch between downtown Nashville and Music Row.
So this isn't just any ordinary condo complex. Martha, you represent the builder and developer, so tell us what makes this place so special.
Martie, what makes this place so special is it's not only for owners, but also investors.
Oh my goodness, that's amazing. I have investors looking in Nashville all the time, and it is getting more and more challenging to find good investments, especially if they want to do short-term rental.
Well, welcome to ALEC.
Oh wow, this is fantastic. Tell me about it.
Isn't it? All 77 units here have expansive downtown views or pool views. We also have a commercial component. We're hoping for a coffee shop or a deli, something that's going to add to the experience to owners and residents.
That would be amazing. I mean, can you imagine just waking up, coming down, rolling to the coffee shop or grabbing a sandwich at the deli? I mean, that would really be an amazing addition to this complex. I mean, it has everything. Handful of couples coming down for the weekend to come to Nashville, don't want to go into the hotel scene, so everybody grab a unit at a Loom and let's all meet up. Hang by the pool, go visit downtown, have dinner, and then come back and snuggle down, and everybody in their own little spots. I mean, it's perfect.
And that's one of the big things that makes the Loom so popular. You can rent your unit short term. This complex is now filled with investors that have each taken their units and customized them for their guests. We also have a fitness center, several sunbathing areas, and covered parking.
Covered parking, that in itself is a commodity because we all know the challenge that parking can be in Nashville.
Marty, I'm so excited to show you this condo.
Oh my gosh, I love it. It's got the downtown views. This is what we've been talking about.
Exactly, and this is one of the only condos in Nashville that has this expansive balcony and under 500.
That is amazing. Yeah, the balconies are unbelievable.
We only have a handful of units left, all one bedrooms.
So these are just about sold out. So if you guys are interested in this complex here, you need to hurry and either contact Martha or myself. Either one of us would be happy to assist you in the purchase here or really anywhere in the greater Nashville area. So yeah, better hurry on this one. So I understand that you guys just opened sales on a brand new development just a couple blocks up. Tell me about that one.
We did. Elena is our sister development to Loom. It's 50 units, all one bedrooms, starting in the low 300s.
Oh, wow, that's great. You're gonna have to show me that one. Martha, this really is downtown living at its best.
It really is.
This is the American dream.
So now that we've shown you some things happening in your own backyard, we're going to handpick what we think are some cool segments from all across the country, with the first one being Seattle. Now, if you've never been to Seattle, maybe you're like me and you thought rainy and gloomy and not a place that you want to spend much time. Well, then I visited Seattle to launch our show. It is one of the most beautiful cities in the country. It's green, you got water views, mountain views, and just a fun town. So today we're going to show you a little bit of Seattle. Hope you enjoy.
It's magic. Your touch is good as gold. Cards too good to fold. Trying to know how you do it. Showing up and showing out. Nothing can keep you down. Tell them what you're all about.
Hi, I'm Ashley Scrupps with Scrupps Estates, and today I have a surprise for you. Check out this latest listing.
Let's get inside. Count me and I'll be there. Wherever you go, I just thought that you should know. I got this craving for something so amazing. And so I just thought that you should know.
Obviously, this house speaks for itself, but how do you paint the picture for the right buyer? Buying a home is likely someone's biggest investment in their lifetime, and buyers are expecting more than just photos when making this decision. The key to real estate marketing is motivating the buyer to visit your property. So how do you as the seller do this? How could a buyer imagine hosting in this kitchen with just a still shot? Or how would they imagine waking up to this? can see why hiring the right agent to market your home is important. Let me give you an analogy. We have a car for sale. You have the option of putting it in your neighborhood and having a few dozen people see it, or you can put that same car on a busy highway and get more eyes on it. Which do you think will sell faster? The same is true with selling your home. Reaching people where they're spending their time is going to be the key to selling your home faster and netting you more. So next time you're in the market to sell your home, consider the team that you hire. Make sure you hire a professional that understands digital marketing to make sure you can sell your home for top dollar. I'm Ashley Scrupps, and I partner with Dan Keller with Cross Country Mortgage, and together Dan and I deliver digital marketing like none other. Thanks American Dream for having me on this TV show, and I will see you next time.
Hey, okay, so you just saw that property in Seattle. Hope you enjoyed it. Great property, great town. Now we're going to go south. We're going to Texas, Houston. Houston is great for nightlife, social scene, great food. And we're going to be visiting with Jen Tran, who's a super reputable realtor. Remember when I first met Jen, she's got such great energy about her. And that translates really well to this segment where we have a property that in itself has great energy, very zen. Let's go check out this property in Houston, Texas.
Hello, this is Jen Tran with the American Dreams here in Houston, Texas. Today we're in Memorial. It's a great neighborhood just outside the Loop. And this is the neighborhood you can find doctors, athletes. It's really the neighborhood to live in if you're in Houston. Today I'm going to show you this magnificent house, and my friend Lily Jang is going to take us on a tour. Let's go in and take a look. Hey Lily! Oh.
It is
You're meditating.
so hard to be stressed out if you have this in your courtyard.
Yeah.
What do you think of this, Jen?
Oh my gosh, I love this.
Yeah.
I cannot believe this. I especially love that statue right there.
This is such an urban oasis, and that Buddha was cut from a single piece of lava stone flown in from Bali.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so that is like, you can't find that anywhere else in Houston. It is one of those places where you can just sit out here and find your inner peace. We need that right now, don't we?
Oh, definitely. Okay, well, let's go inside.
Let's go inside. So welcome inside this serene masterpiece. What's amazing about this house is that it was designed by the architectural firm from Nina Magon, who's this world-renowned designer. Okay. So this is the great room here. This is one of two great rooms, and it could be a formal dining, but they made it a formal living room. Every piece of furniture was made specifically for the space, and it's stunning. Do not ask me the price of the furniture because it's outrageous.
Is it for sale?
It's for sale with the house.
Awesome, yes. So you can have this.
Yeah, you can have this. And then there's this art wall here that was also designed by Nina Magon. No other house is gonna have this in it. I mean, it was so beautifully done. This is where I would serve you hors d'oeuvres and champagne if we had it. I know, this is a great place to entertain, isn't it?
Yeah, and you can, you know, host dinner parties or
fundraisers.
Exactly.
This is the kind of house that would be one of those, it's such an open concept.
It is.
That this is where you would entertain.
Terrific, yes.
Let's flow from the entertainment area to the kitchen, which is like the heart of every home, right? Caesar stone, Sile stone, they thought of everything in this house.
Love the big sink.
Cantoni cabinets, but not just Cantoni cabinets. You have electric upper servo drives, so everything has been done for you.
Perfect for us short people.
Yeah. So coming through the kitchen, you've got your no-show fridge.
So that's the fridge.
All of the cabinets are soft close, of course. Call this the great room, but I think it's like the grand room because ultra high ceilings.
Yes.
Everything is an art piece in here.
I love these lights right here.
And then the focal point of the fireplace goes all the way to the ceiling. And so this is where you gather with your friends and family. And if you want to bring the outside indoors, I got to show you this. Talk about indoor-outdoor flow.
Amazing. When are we going to host a party here? We need a party.
Yeah.
I know. This is amazing.
This is such a zen space just off the master bedroom.
We have to wake up?
I know. If you want to meditate, you want to read before bed, this is where you come, in the sitting room. Okay, so let me show you the master and then the master bath.
Okay.
Pendant lighting, Cantoni floating cabinets in the master as well. The tile work that goes all the way up to the ceiling is beautiful, beautiful. And then let's show you this master closet. So if you're a shopper, you're gonna love this. Check out this closet. It was done by Cutting Edge Closets. Come inside. And hello!
Hi!
This is where you find your friends because
Yes.
it's large enough.
Oh my goodness.
It's an L-shaped closet with 2 entrances, a lot of built-ins. Is this enough for you?
I think so. I'll give it a try.
This is pretty spacious.
Lily, thank you so much for showing us this extraordinary home. I just love this. I mean, all the artwork, everything in here is magnificent.
Thank you. It's a masterpiece, isn't it?
It sure is. So if you would like to find more about this home, all the artwork in here, please follow us on Instagram or Facebook at Jen Fine Homes or the Lily Jang.
From viewing properties and stuff going on in your own backyard to bouncing around from Seattle to Houston, we're shooting up to Connecticut. Now, this is a beautiful part of the world. I remember when I first went to Connecticut, I met our partner Jay Talisano up there, who's a true expert when it comes to financing the American dream, and this gal, Megan Douglas. Now, Megan is going to show you a renovation project. Everybody's infatuated with the fix and flips. She's going to actually show you a property that is of renovation, of fixing and flipping and all that stuff we're always so curious about up there in a beautiful part of the world in Connecticut. Let's go check it out.
We are coming to you today from sunny Connecticut at Pinnacle Group's latest listing, 33 Point Road in gorgeous Wilson Point Association. I am so excited to share this listing with you today, not only because the homeowners are dear friends of mine, but also because they got to use our Compass Concierge program. And we got to watch the transformation that they went through on this mid-century modern to what we're about to unveil. From the peaceful setting to the gorgeous views, you are going to want to snap this up before I do. When you first approach, a sweeping drive meanders up to a small hilltop as you take in everything that the property owner, Woody Aldrin, of Round Meadow Landscapes has created in this true labor of love. Planting 2,000 daffodils, taking out invasive species and replanting with natives like river birch, his team also worked with the natural rock outcroppings to give you the experience of coming back to nature and finding peace when you are here. Outdoor living space on 2 separate patios, one overlooking the Long Island Sound and the other tucked away adjacent to part of the 1.5-acre yard, makes for easy indoor-outdoor living. The bright entry leads into a dramatic open living space with vaulted ceilings throughout. A modern kitchen features custom flat panel contemporary cabinetry, high-end stainless steel appliances, and a breakfast nook. 3 distinct wings branch off the central living space, including a cozy den or guest room with full bath and doors leading to the big backyard, a living room with original wood-paneled fireplace and expansive floor-to-ceiling wall of windows that connect the interior and exterior worlds, and a master suite. The ground level floor affords 2 bedrooms, a full bath, and large laundry and mudroom space. And the bonus surprise? With a completely separate entrance above the 2-car garage, you'll find a versatile suite that can be easily used as a home office space or an in-law or au pair space. As I mentioned earlier, one of the coolest things about this listing experience has been the Compass Concierge transformation. The before and afters still blow me away when I look at them. The Compass Concierge program is designed to help prepare a home for the market. From deep cleaning to cosmetic improvements, we work together to assess opportunities to elevate the property value. We front the costs associated with the improvement work and collect a fee at the property closing, so our clients get to reap the benefits of the renovation in their sale proceeds without the worry of how to front the costs. It's simple and easy, and I think that's why it's been so successful. Now that you've seen the spectacular renovation of 33 Point Road, let's check out the Wilson Point Association. I think my favorite element of this exclusive neighborhood is its simplicity and rich history. It's definitely not your average gated community. In just under an hour commute from New York City and a few minutes from the center of the village of Rowayton, Wilson Point Association is tucked away on about 150 acres, with 24-hour surveillance and unparalleled waterfront. This location has been a respite for city dwellers for many years, with some structures dating back to the 1700s. The beauty of this neighborhood is in its character. You will find antique cottages, stately colonials, and contemporary homes that any artist would easily draw inspiration from. Wilson Point is also home to Norwalk Yacht Club that has a long history of excellent sailing programs for young and old, clubhouse, mooring field, and launch service. Thanks for spending the day with us today in Wilson Point. If you'd like a private tour of this property and to check out this neighborhood, give us a call. We look forward to sharing it with you.
Well, I hope you enjoyed today's episode of The American Dream. This is a show that is a real show, not a reality show. And we've always said it's to combat negative media. But right now, there's something much deeper than that. I want to remind you, we live in the greatest country on the planet. There's a reason that millions of people went into it, not out of it. But we have our imperfections, and we have an illness right now, and that illness is racism. And unfortunately, we've had to see it too many times now, and it's created this ugly uprising in a very divided country. Look, from the American Dream, we want to let you know that everybody has a right to dream. The American Dream is about freedom. This is about anybody's ability, whether it's your gender, your color, your ethnicity, your sexual orientation, it doesn't matter. You have the freedom to dream, and you have the opportunity to get those dreams, and no man, nobody, no system should hold you back. So for all of you, our brothers and sisters of the African American community, we're sorry, we love you, we stand by you. Of course, all lives matter, but right now we understand that Black lives matter, and you deserve our attention. You got it from us on this show. Stay strong, we're with you, and let's make this world a better place. Cheers to your American Dream, no matter what color you are. We love you. Thank you.